St. Joseph Benedict Cottolengo was born to a middle-class family. He studied at the seminary in Turin, Italy, was ordained in 1811. For several years, Joseph treated his priesthood more as a career than a vocation. Then one night he was called to the bed of a poor, sick woman in labor. The woman badly needed medical help, but had been turned away everywhere for lack of money. Joseph stayed with her throughout the travail and was there to hear her confession, give her absolution, communion, and last rites. He baptized her newborn daughter and then watched as both of them died in bed. This experience was so traumatic, he ran to the church afterwards and prayed fervently at Our Lady's altar. Hours later, his prayers were answered. He knew what he was called to do. In thanksgiving for Mary answering his prayers, he rang the bells at the church and had all the candles lit at her altar. Then he sold everything he owned and opened a small house where anybody could receive medical care. Like St. Vincent, he gathered people to help. His friends, one a doctor, another a pharmacist, and women volunteers, who eventually became sisters in one of Joseph's congregations.
The poor are Jesus,
he said.
They are not just an image of him. They are Jesus in person and must be served as such.
Everyone who was turned away from the hospital came to him, and with an audacious trust in God, Joseph refused no one, knowing that God would provide. All of this was done on nothing but Frater Cottolengo's bold trust in divine providence. One story epitomizes his unflinching confidence in God. A religious sister approached him, saying that they didn't have enough money to buy the food necessary for their patients. Joseph asked her to show him how much money she had. When she gave him her few coins, he threw them out of the window into the fields, saying that as long as she had something, God wouldn't provide. Now that she had nothing, help would be on its way. That night, they received a large sum of money that covered their necessities. While caring for the sick, he contracted typhus and died. Pope Benedict XV beatified him in 1917, and Pope Pius V canonized him in 1934. He's prayed to for liver and infectious diseases, and was listed as one of the saints who exercised charity in an exemplary way. St. Joseph Benedict Cottolengo's last words were,
"When I am in heaven, where everything is possible, I will cling to the mantle of the Mother of God, and I will not turn my eyes from you."